What is going on, guys? Assassin here with some more Final Fantasy XIV. Today's episode, we're going to be picking up where we left off. We actually have to speak to this guy over here, apparently. There you are, Commander Levequests instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Olda, and now for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danapin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Okay. Bye. Wait, that's not what I want. I want to summon my mouth. There we go. Styles balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. Others went on ahead through Danapin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to look, or if you aren't sure where to go, look for the tracks. This snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. I'm gonna teleport there, honestly. And then using my mouth to get there, it's gonna take forever. Otherwise. We're searching for the heretic. I'm not gonna lie, I really love the music for this round. It's pretty vibey. Hello? Track leads southeast. Son, what are you doing here? The heretic. The heretic. I'm not sure there was a great scaled beast and you hasty. I think he went east on his own. The heretics split off, so we did too. Terrible idea. Don't you watch horror movies? Stupid adults put up. I got you. Maybe. I can fucking that shit up. Maybe I don't know. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic track that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his trouble. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and behold, before his friend found me, I came upon this. What is it? Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moments for us to recover from these wounds. Of course. Fucking little bitch. You see me falling, fucking, or getting stabbed or some shit, and you're like, I need this. I don't feel so good. Nah. I get stabbed and I get back up, you bitch. What the fuck are they? Oh. You guys look suspicious. Suspicious. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gate. Well, stay with her, then, if you think you'll spar any better. Now, there's no need for that. Yeah, you're kinda fucked. Huh? Yippee! There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has shrunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Hehe, little bitch. Fancy reading Fancy meeting you here, Kumi. I presume your work with the third brought you hither? What a tangled web, lest you wonder, we came not for the heretic, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Darlian spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yukari and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphanot is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma were referring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you and until the investigation. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugari, and one which I would gladly accept. Thank you, though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far away, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought comes to me. Let us wait inside for Captain Elbert to return and deliver his report.
Okay.
Fuck you. I could walk there, but why walk on this thing? Why? Captain Elbert soon confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information along. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Isn't the ivory like a thing I gotta cut them based on?
Isn't that an old dot problem?
So I was thinking, how about that new coffee, bro? It is busting. Captain Elber, your report, if you will. Hey, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of evil. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained that the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on this shipment route. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end, fearing that the investigation had been compromised. We took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including Flame station at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with his benefactors, thereby ensuring the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortnum. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretic. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least, but what of the ivy? Are we any closer to pricing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Mortal Flame. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle, someone who has been with him since the Mortal Flame's establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding. That company's founding was the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. Hey, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the three grand companies, Ul'dah was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and GRIDANIA had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the foundation of the Maelstrom and the Order of this one added. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mine under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ul'dah military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raban faced when founding the Mortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than that. A good deal easier than now, eh?
What's it?
The mortal flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Still, the monasteries ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding. It was not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Naval and Van Cernus' ambitions been any less apostolic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder that they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in the inspecting crystal shipment. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in the matter, in like manner to the other primals, the heretic will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Amric informing him of our success in identifying the heretic abetitors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Exardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. Time for what? An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Galamog, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Kumi, as the realm's stoutest companion. 'Tis only meant that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the attendant has already given her counsel, lest you worry.
Okay. Okay. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart. But until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternative route until such time as they succeed. I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to GRIDANIA in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Okay. Just waiting for your ass to leave so I can teleport. There we go. Secret outfit on old GRIDANIA. You got it. What am I stuck on?
My thanks for coming to me. When you are ready, speak with the conjure yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now?
Now I'm gonna just wait outside.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
We're all gonna die.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Ah, great.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Wow.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
The disrespect. Just straight up spit on the fucking basket.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
Sir, that hat doesn't really fit on you. I'm sorry to say.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Right now, throw hands with him. Let me
Since
1v1
the
him.
success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have
kick his
done
ass.
naught but fortify their
clap.
positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Really? It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being with one purpose, despite their protestation to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry, the nation's leaders can come to all the understanding they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. To the Limsinians, or Limsin, whatever. For instance, though Admiral Merrill outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog, swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the guardians are mocked as hermits who talk to the trees, and the Odas serve as a slenderless worship point. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Olda society, Tedeleji Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have pubs to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict of Cartaneo is necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Elbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to GRIDANIA. The hunt nears its end, Kumi. All that remains is to corner our quarry, seek out Ilbert near the Other's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any development in Corsa, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Okay.
My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless, Commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution.
Just start yelling, "We found the Ivy! Over here!"
Listen well, the spy we have been seeking all respect is none other than Flame Marshal Ali Raban's second in command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. I don't know, she kinda cute though. Not as cute as you stole up, but kinda cute. Of its guardian she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, bearing the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raban chose people based on their worth. Once they hailed was of no interest. The monastery saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reversed the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, its guardians, especially after the way the Holy See forsook the alliance. Yet the monastery did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Ali was appointed to her post. Something strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the monasteries?
We're not here. You're crazy, lady. Yeah, must just be the wind.
But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Ali's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, he should have remained in the Hall of Flame. The woman has no business being in GRIDANIA, yet she is nonetheless on some pretense. She is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men traveling the Flames records for evidence of Ali's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airships landing, and the docks. Every point of egress she cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her trust purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Yeah, hey, you have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry.
I love how he calls me Scion and just not Kumi.
Ali is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me, Scion. Ali has entered the Carlian canopy, meeting someone perchance, or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. If Hinmia is her name, I shall remain here in case Ali reappears. Gotta go down. Kumi Reed, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? I have a social visit. You say how pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noticed every passenger, and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you.
She's escaped! Running down the hatches! Why did that sound like I heard a fucking moan? I swear someone moaned back there.
Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you are sure she did not board an airship.
No, because I totally didn't look everywhere.
She did not come back out either. Where in the summer house could she have gone? So Rose, how could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Montoy tonic? A cup a day imbues a man of great vigor, if you take my meaning.
I don't like this. Why did a random man walk up? This is sketchy.
This is some sketchy shit. Perhaps another time, friend. Thank you. Wait, that necklace, you are a shinobi of Doma. The woman...
Oh, never mind. Not sketchy. It's fine.
The woman you seek has left GRIDANIA by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to eavesdrop. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows.
Thank you, friend! He's nice.
Thanks as well for the Delmans. Were it not for their unique talents, Ali would have disappeared without a trace.
I mean, she kinda did disappear without a trace. You're fucking bad at your job. And you did fucking know that she would, escape. Dumbass.
Our hunt leads to the East Shroud Clan. I would suggest we follow Ali's example and take the ferry from the West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier.
I don't really have any preparation to make. I think I just got everything. Sorry, I had to stretch real quick. my computer go. Nah, my gear's fine. I was like, maybe I want to repair my gear. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Pressing all the wrong buttons. Did I get anything? Gambler. Nope. This way, my friends. Yiggly! Excuse me. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorne Hut. If Ruo Alley is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with the Guardian Masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Guardians have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royal Alley would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in our mortal planes, she cannot move about Dandelion without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason I believe that she has chosen the Black Belt for her clandestine meeting. The Elysian are a common sight here, and her coming and going are not like to turn any head. As my scouts can tell it, the Guardians have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne Hut and Castro Alley in the act. I was literally just there. Oh, I guess I should have probably taken the ferry first, and then I would have talked to him. Yeah, I see why I fucked up. I teleported here. My people report our quarry has departed up for the bramble patch. The ivy returns to the gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convince someone of her story, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Guardian Mouse? My countrymen, I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friend. Just beyond Royal Alley is in conversation with an individual clad in manner of an adventure. An imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it with me. Let's go. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. Flame Marshal Eileen Roali, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You are followed, you bloody fool. Ha! Damnation. Bro, we fucking ready to kick some ass. You're unarmed, my lady, and scarcely guard for battle, but if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Wellswood when the last I looked that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers? You would burn ignorance then very well. If you do not think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. I'll offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Well, we got her. Even a worry of Ra'ali's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve, but let us speak of the present. If I may, what will you do now, tell me? I have no fucking idea. So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Sun. Pray do not let me tease you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talent here. And speaking of talent, have you considered training in the art of shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe. So please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. I mean, don't get me wrong, your, like, job is cool as fuck, you know, it's shinobi and ninja and shit, but I'm just waiting to become a reaper, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I want to become a reaper and, steal some souls and shit, be fucking badass and edgy, and I was so excited for the DLC drop. Excuse me. Welcome back to me. I understand I also not had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Something. Charges of treason and espionage against Eileen Roll Alley. I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Itar's sanctum. Nice. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetherite in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House Fort Caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the Beastarm, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into establish Ethernet and hereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetherite upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Ariadne, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Rounded Hill from Charlene. She would be arriving within the hour. In fact, since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Okay. I feel like I do this every episode, but I just want to do this. One of these times when I teleport there, it's gonna be there. I know it. I can feel it. Damn it! Is there really? No. Not here. Ariana, you failed me. You failed me! Ariana! But I actually think this is where I'm gonna end off the episode. In the next episode, we will go and talk to whatchamacallit and see who this person is. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, while you're down there, hit that big red subscribe button and English. I cannot help support the channel. But yeah, other than that, I'm out. Peace.